something new every day. That's basically what we were wondering, yeah.
The only really bullet wound you could see was the throat.
Okay.
And they did a tracheotomy on that too.
And so,
Yeah.
in your opinion, was it a small entrance wound? Was it a small entrance wound, or do you think it was an entrance wound? In your opinion?
The throat? No, in my opinion, I think it's where the bullet come out.
You think it's where the bullet came out?
Okay, so you think it's an exit wound, but as far as the back of the head, that appeared to be gone to you, or?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, okay.
Where? Here?
No, right back. When I picked the head up off thing here, I could feel it right there. And back, right almost in the middle of the back of the head, just to the side a little bit.
Wow. And I was telling him, this is amazing. You know, Mr. Rike was interviewed by David Lifton for the Best Evidence video. He was on hard copy, but never was asked that one question that we've all been dying to know. That's just amazing. So you learn something every day. That's it.
I thought it was mentioned on the
Yeah. No, like I said, it does get as far as saying that you felt the back of the head when you lifted him up, but you never actually came out. Because no one actually came out and asked you, unless that was edited out. That's great. Okay.
Right
Which one?
or my hand?
Well, I'll tell you right now.
Right there. Okay. And the pictures that appear to show the head still intact.
Had what?
The pictures appear to show the head still intact with an entrance wound.
Well, this is, I think what it is pictures that they pull the hair back over.
Pull the hair back.
I think that's what it is. And I talked to several people who was in on the archives and everything, and confirm, the bullet wound in the back of the head. The other one I didn't really see because he was laying on his back, all the blood had drained down to his, in his back, it already started turning blue and purple and everything.
Oh, here you go.
And I didn't notice the bullet wound in the shoulder back until after.
We had an argument this morning about whether there's two holes or one in the back. Did you have noticed it?
Well, I didn't notice it any at all. Like I say, he's been laying in blood and, the abortion stuff.
And you thought this one was an entrance wound?
No, I thought it was an exit wound.
I thought this was an entrance wound.
But you didn't notice the back wound at all?
No, I didn't notice it.
That's all right.
When we picked him up, we rolled him yesterday.
And that's ironic. You were involved in the pickup of the epileptic seizure in Dealey Plaza, 5 minutes before the assassination.
The hospital was caused an epileptic seizure.
Yeah.
And there wasn't really an epileptic seizure, just like things. That's just the way it come out on the radio.
We need to start.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. So you were saying that with Dennis McGuire, he passed away a little while ago.
Several years ago.
Oh, okay.
He went to, he got wounded pretty bad in Vietnam.
Oh, really? Oh.
I understand it. They gave him a lot of narcotics.
Oh, really? They used to call him what, Peanuts McGuire? Was that his old?
He was a guy who always called it Peanuts.
Oh, okay. How about, you were saying one thing, and I was like kicking myself for not getting that. I don't know if what words you must supposedly, like it was days or weeks before the assassination, you were getting calls to Dealey Plaza?
Well, not just me, it was just, Oneal's was getting calls.
So just like prank calls saying we have somebody you need to pick up, and then.
Bogus calls,
Wow.
wouldn't run there. In that center, it wasn't out there all the big Dealey Plaza, just in that center.
Wow.
Get there.
Yeah. And then, I guess I know you spoke to David Lifton and Harry Livingstone. I'm just surprised did they ever ask you about the orderly David Sanders, whatever happened to him? Do you ever remember? He was a black orderly for Parkland.
No.
Do you remember him at all? You have any vague memory of him?
No, that's the guy supposed to found the bullet.
He's the guy, okay, David Sanders is one of the black orderlies that washed the body at Parkland before you guys just put him in the casket. And,
No, I didn't see him.
oh, okay. And then I know Lifton said something real quick. He says you were a Texas Ranger or Highway Patrolman or?
No, I was a police officer.
Oh, okay.
I'm retired from there, worked at Dallas County Sheriff Department.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. Okay. And, okay, one thing to explain, because I know it's on the WFAA tape I'm going to be sending you, and if I'll probably send you a copy of this too, is, I remember Dennis McGuire, you speak briefly about how your ambulance was used that day, and then the reporter turned to Dennis McGuire, and he said something to the effect that the Secret Service left you guys just standing there. If you could explain that a little bit, how that all...
Yeah, when we got to the airport, the Secret Service drove the nurse to, Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
They drove him to the airport. And then when we got to the command post at the airport, they stopped us and the hearse just went on. They
Wow.
Bring it back to us, and pick it up.
Was it one of those type of things you're like unexpected, like what are they doing? They just hopped in and, because there's stories in Jim Bishop's book where he mispronounced your name. I think he called you Aubrey Rike. Have you ever seen that? And he said something to the effect that I think that Roy Kellerman, someone gave you guys like a false story, like, oh yeah, we're heading to a funeral home, but instead they went straight
I'm
to.
gonna tell you right now, that man was not there. That is a damn lie all the way around. Nobody could get the closest he says he was there. They had that place so well. And I understand he was standing right next to he was standing right next to the hearse. And, so it's impossible. He could not have been around.
Okay.
You know, what he's saying is a lie. He's making it up, and I'll tell him his face.
Oh wow. Did you hear it? Yeah, did you hear it here first? I guess that's about sums that out. Whoa.
I've heard so many people are supposed to have been back there and all this stuff, and there's no way they can get back there. I've seen, when I went up and get a pack of cigarettes, I sent that was my psychologist, a Secret Service man, and they told me, saying, you know, don't talk to anybody out the way, keep your mouth shut. Well, they didn't say that nice.
Right. Because you said it in the Lifton video, there was a lot of profane language, a lot of.
Yeah.
Oh, it was also the Men Who Killed Kennedy. There was a lot of language you thought was very inappropriate for, Mrs. Kennedy being around it. You thought it
Was inappropriate. Any female abuse.
actually, yeah, that's true too.
Anyway, we was going back, and it was the FBI. It was going down the hall, and two Secret Service agents at the door stopped him. He went inside his coat to get his credentials to show him. They had thrown him on the floor and was putting his hand behind his back, and he was standing on that credential with his pistol. And he was an FBI. Now, if the FBI agent can't get back there ain't nobody else going to be getting that.
Okay,
It's just,
yeah.
it was secure. It was advertised.
You know what? That's a story that William Manchester talked about the FBI agent who tried to enter the emergency room, and he was cold-cocked by a Secret Service agent wondering what was going on. Yeah, wow, well, you were there, so you'd know,
Yeah,
yeah.
we saw it.
Wow. And then afterward, let's put it this way, after your interview with WFAA, was it literally all those years passed until David Lifton? Did anything happen in
Oh, no, we
between?
did some more interviews. We did Associated American Associated Press. We did some other
Oh, okay.
interviews. And when we did the WFAA interview, we also did, that's when I talked to Walter Cronkite.
Oh, okay.
And then Thanksgiving Day, I promised the BBC I'd give an interview. And we snuck up to the Laker Hotel and give an interview up there. And that was the last one I did really until a year later, the Chicago Tribune come down. And it was just our feelings on how, a year after.
Right, and then the Oneal hearse, I don't think it was the same one, I don't know, was also, it picked up Oswald's body. Was it the same one, or just this in the line, or was Dennis McGuire involved in that, or do you know, picking up Oswald's body after he was shot in the City Hall basement?
It was the same ambulance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the same ambulance I drove. I was supposed to be there, but I was late to work that morning.
Okay.
And Mike Harden was working for me until I got to
Wow. And then meeting Paul O'Connor on that hard copy, was that basically the first time you guys ever met?
We met prior. We talked several times together. We met here in Boston.
Oh, okay.
And we met prior to the interview. They just wanted to make it frank.
Right. And it basically, just to reiterate one thing, so when you lifted Kennedy's body out of the casket, or you put him in. Okay, and then the head was wrapped in sheets, so out of necessity, you had to have your hand back here anyway, so that's when you felt the jagged edge.
You slide my arm.
Okay. That's great. I don't know, you have any other questions? That seems like I covered. I basically wanted to get that thing about the false alarm calls, because that was in the did you ever see the book JFK, the book of the film, the annotated screenplay to the movie JFK?
The movie?
Yeah, the movie JFK. There was a screenplay, and it says in there, and it's a really tantalizing line that in 1992, Aubrey Rike told me, and basically what you said, and I've never seen anybody pick up on that. That's a heck of a thing. Have you ever thought since that time that there must be something to that, or do you think that's just coincidental? It was a crank?
They weren't like timing something ahead of time.
Like as far as calling your ambulances on false alarms and
Well,
stuff?
that was FBI's theory.
Okay. Because of the sirens and,
But you don't really have an opinion on that one way or the other?
No. There's nothing I can prove, so I can have an opinion.
that's true. That's fair. Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, I tell you what, Mr. Wright, like I said, my name's Vince Palamara, and I'll be sending you a copy of this.
Congratulations on your award.
Oh, hey, thanks a lot. I really